The judge saying the assault weapon ban has been a failed ban, so no reason to have it. Isn't that like saying, well, we have a ban on murders in this country, but they happen every day, so let's stop making them illegal?
Steph, 100%. That's exactly what it's like. It's sort of strange to have a federal judge essentially saying laws don't work and there's no point in them. There's also no fact to back up what he's saying. Look, California has among the most comprehensive gun laws in the country. If we're going to tackle the epidemic of gun violence in this country, we have to understand we're losing 40,000 people a year. We lose them to gun violence, 80,000 more. It's not any one thing. It's a system of laws working together. Those system of laws in California work. They have a significantly decreased experience of gun violence in that state because there are dedicated people over 20 years who've set among the most comprehensive set of laws in our country. And if you look at the federal assault weapons ban that was in effect, that sadly sunsetted in 2004, all of the studies done on that law, Steph, say you saw a significantly decreased use of these kinds of weapons in mass shootings. There's a reason those style weapons and high capacity magazines are mass shooters' weapons of choice. And one thing I want to note is starting off comparing an assault style weapon in this decision to a Swiss Army knife is so insulting. I mean, so deeply offensive to people who lost loved ones at Pulse. Let's think about that. Or Vegas, where these weapons were used. We're talking nearly 60 people dying in Vegas, almost 50 at Pulse, and a Swiss Army knife was not used there. It's absurd, but we have to understand, you talked before about a distortion of facts. The fact is that these weapons are destructive. They pulverize human flesh. You can survive most handgun wounds. Talk to any trauma surgeon in this country. It's impossible typically to save people who are shot by assault weapons. So it's deeply offensive, and we will fight this all the way through the Ninth Circuit into the Supreme Court if we have to.
Chris, it seems like mass shootings have been increasing since lockdowns have ended, since the country is opening up. We know President Biden signed several executive orders in April on gun violence. Are those executive orders just not enough?
The executive orders are a huge, huge step forward, Steph. But ultimately, like I said, we have an epidemic of gun violence. You know, against the backdrop of the pandemic, we saw gun sales all across this country soar by 64% increase. We have now thousands of guns in homes of first-time gun owners, perhaps not safely stored. Across cities in America, they've seen record spikes in homicides. It is deeply, deeply troubling. And we have to understand, to solve this issue, we need comprehensive public safety approaches that are entirely consistent with the Second Amendment. We need to expand the Brady Law. We need to renew the assault weapons ban. The executive actions are really important, but those bills are sitting in Congress right now. We need to enact them and hold politicians accountable for getting this done this year. This is our chance to do it.